This video will review the contents of the Z2 and ZP force gauge kits, as well as some of the basic functions of the gauge. Functions covered include unit selection, reversing the display, setting high and low set points, and peak mode. The Z2 and ZP force gauge kits include a number of accessories and attachments. This is the AC adapter and charger for the gauge. The installation bolts for the gauge enable the gauge to be mounted to a test stand. This is the reverse display sticker. The hook standard attachment is suitable for most tensile tests. The flat tip standard attachment is suitable for most compression tests. The Z2 and ZP force gauge kits also include a chisel tip, conical tip, and notched tip attachments. This is the extension shaft standard attachment. This is the large hook standard attachment. This is the Y-hook standard attachment. Selecting units. Turn off the gauge. Press on while holding 0 to enter power off programming. Press send to display U-03 with a unit. Then press peak or 0 to cycle desired units. Press send to select. Press send once more to exit power off programming mode. Reversing the display. Turn on the gauge. Press peak and 0 for 3 seconds to enter power on programming mode. Press peak 5 times to display CF9 F5, then press send. Press peak or 0 to cycle between standard and reverse displays. Press send to select. For easier readability, the reverse display sticker can be attached to a gauge mounted to a test stand. Programming high and low set points. Turn on the gauge. Press peak and 0 for 3 seconds to enter power on programming mode. Press peak to display CF9 F1, then press send. Press peak to increase and 0 to decrease. Press send to save the high set point. Once again, press peak to increase and 0 to decrease the low set point value. Press send to save. Press send once more to exit power on programming mode. -NG indicates the reading is below the low set point. OK indicates the reading is between the high and low set point. +NG indicates the reading is above the high set point. Selecting peak or real-time measuring mode. Press on to turn on the gauge and enter real-time measuring mode. For peak measurement, press peak. Notice that peak appears on the display. Peak values will not change until a higher value is measured. Press peak again to enter real-time mode. For capacities over 220 pounds force, use ZPH or Z2H series force gauges. The Z2H and ZPH force gauge kits include a set of detachable handles. The Z2 features RS-232, Digimatic, and analog outputs. For more information about cables and data acquisition software, please visit our website. All new gauges come with a certificate of calibration traceable to NIST. Thanks for watching.